When Elon Musk talks about solving problems, he always says the same thing: reduce everything to its first principles. Today we are going to do the same with the melodic minor scale. And it leads us to a surprise: the augmented triad. This is not rocket science, or it is, I don't know. This is Geo Guitar School. Welcome to my channel, and after today's video you will be able to negotiate any minor tune with ease. You will be able to extract all the beautiful sounds from the different melodic minor modes in order to expand your vocabulary and play with more language than ever. And everything with just the price of one triad. So stay with me, grab your guitar, and let's go! Let's start breaking down the chords from the C melodic minor scale. By now we have found two chords that are particularly interesting because we cannot find those type of chords in the major scale. I'm talking about the first one, which is a minor chord with a major seventh, and the flat 3, which is a major seventh chord with a raised fifth. But let's keep going deep into the real core of the melodic minor scale, playing the triads. Now we have discovered that all of the triads are more or less familiar except just one. Now we don't have two chords, we just have one triad, which is alien to our major scale harmony and our previous concept of harmony. I'm talking about the triad built on the flat 3, which is an augmented triad. We can find major triads in the major scale, minor triads, and of course diminished triads, but we don't have anywhere this triad. The first step would be to map those three notes along the fretboard, starting here maybe, and observing that due to the nature of this augmented triad, we can find the same notes a major third apart if we keep going up into the fretboard. If we choose another string group, we notice the exact same pattern, major third apart, the notes keep repeating. Let's check the upper string group. Now we can put together all those string groups to see how they sound vertically. It's important to memorize this triad in the different positions because this will be our grip to extract all the sounds from the melodic minor. Next step would be to think with clarity and having economy principles in mind. Do we need all the 7 chords from the melodic minor? Of course not. We need to find which ones are the ones that keep repeating when we are playing tonal music. And now comes the funny part, which is trying to use the grip to define all these colors that we want to define. The minor in the first chord of the tonality, a Lydian dominant on the 4th, and Locrian with natural 2 for our 2 in the minor 2/5s, and the last one an altered dominant. We just have to keep in mind our augmented triad and think of ways of shooting it from different chord tones in each of these chords. Starting from the first one, our magic triad starts on the flat 3. This is our chord and our triad. We are playing flat 3, 5th and major 7th, 3 important notes to outline the sound of the melodic minor with minor chords. Next chord, F dominant. We play with 9th and sharp 4th, sharp 11. We want the leading dominant sound, and our grip should be shot from our flat 7th. We focus on it and play the triad. Using this grip over F dominant, we will have flat 7th, 9th and sharp 11. Very interesting notes that probably are the most appealing when playing leading dominant sound. For the next chord, A half diminished, our magic triad should be shot from the flat 5, and we will reach flat 5, flat 7th and natural 9th. And finally, the altered dominant sound. In this case, if we are playing in C melodic minor scale, the dominant should be half a step below. B dominant chord will be our target. And from here, we just need to think on the third of the chord, major third, and play our magic triad. How can we make this solution more musical? It's very easy. We just need to add some chromaticism here and there. Half a step below. All of these apply to a minor to 5 in G minor, for example. As you can see, this is a very simple trick to extract the best from the melodic minor and apply to different situations that will be very useful when playing jazz standards and tonal music. Now you just have to play in different positions, start with the root of the chords on the 6th string, then on the 5th string, and focus on the target note to start the descending arpeggio or ascending arpeggio, whatever you want to play, and start adding rhythmic variation to that sound in order to make it more fluid and more musical. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Remember, you got all the PDFs and materials on my website for free, so check them out. See you in the next one.